Keisha here, and I'm back with another freaking video, and that's on period. So happy to be back and doing another YouTube video. I haven't done one in a minute. Today, if you guys can tell by the title, I'm gonna be doing a video based on the time when I got laced. I know you guys are like, what? You got laced? Yes. So it's a whole pandemic right now. It still is one, it was one, whatever the case may be. So this is when this happened, so it's recently. So we're gonna get right into the video. Let me start off by telling y'all when it first happened. So it's a pandemic. I was going through a lot. I kept having panic attacks. So I'm like, everybody's like, oh, you should do this, that, and the third. So I'm like, you know what, maybe I'm gonna try edible. I tried edibles in the past before and it went perfectly fine. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I got laced and this, that, and the third. So I hit up my friend. I see my friend is promoting edibles. I'm like, oh, let me get one, this, that, and the third. So my friend is like, oh, I know somebody, my friend sells them. I'm like, all right, come. He deliver? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right, fine. He delivers. That's fine, great. I'm gonna send the money, come deliver it. So that's what happened. I send the money, he comes deliver it. So I eat that whole edible. I'm gonna insert a picture of the edible, how big it was. I ate the whole edible. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I actually did it before and I was fine. So I ate the whole edible. I'm laying down on the phone with my friend at the time, and he's like telling me, like, I'm like, he like, how you feel? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm chilling, laying down, cooling. I'm perfectly fine. All of a sudden, my heart started racing. Like, I'm like, hold on, wait, my heart is racing. Like, why do I feel like this? I feel like something's wrong with me. And he's like, wait, hold on, did you eat the whole thing? I'm like, yes. Was I not supposed to? He's like, no, you was not supposed to eat the whole edible. I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know. What should I do? My heart is racing. He like, all right, just lay down. It started calming down. Like, I don't know if it's an effect, but like, it started calming down, then it started racing again. So at this point, I'm walking back and forth through the house. I'm walking back and forth. I'm like, oh my God. I need my heart to calm down. My heart is racing. Like, oh my God. So then after that, I couldn't take it no more. So he's like, get in a cold shower. I get butt naked, like butt naked, nothing on, and I get in a cold shower. I'm in the shower, looking out the window, singing. I'm on the phone with him still. I'm singing. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, New York. Made up. And I'm singing out the window, like trying to calm myself down. Nothing will calm me down. It will calm down a little bit, and then it'll come back stronger than ever. And I'm like, I need help. At one point I thought I was having a heart attack, and I'm sorry to say this, I really thought I was having a heart attack. I grabbed my heart and I just act like I was collapsing or something, and then I got back up, and I'm like, I tried to calm myself down. My grandmother had to use the bathroom, so she came in, and when she came in, she's like, she's like, what's the matter? I'm like, call the ambulance, call the ambulance, I can't take it. So my friend on the phone is like, oh my God. So she's like, get dressed. She's like, get dressed. So I get dressed, and like, I'm on the phone with the people, like 911. I'm like, I got an edible, it had marijuana in it. That's what I thought it was in it. Like, you know, I thought it was marijuana in it because that's what edibles is, you know what I'm saying? Like, duh. So they like, okay. So the paramedics come finally. It was calming down a little bit, like as I was like trying to keep myself occupied. I stood in front of the AC. So when they came, they was like, oh, like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, they say you was not supposed to eat the whole thing. I'm like, okay, just take me to the hospital. My heart is beating very fast, OD fast. So they finally come. They finally take me. So they like, all right, you dressed, this, that, and the third. You sure you don't want to put on nothing? I had on shorts. It's brick, and it was March, so it wasn't really hot yet. It was brick. So I had on shorts and sneakers. I was looking so bad. I just wanted to go and get help. I got to the hospital, and they put me on the thing to like see how fast my heart was beating. My heart was beating like, I'm gonna insert a clip. My beating, like the clip I'm gonna insert up here is gonna be like when they had IV fluids flowing through me at the time, so it was decreasing a little bit, but it was like almost 200 beats per minute. So that's how it was. And she was like, you're tapping away, like you sure you feel fine, you can breathe? I'm like, I can breathe, I just want my heart to calm down. She's like, you're tapping away, literally. Like, that's how bad my heart was beating. So how I came to the conclusion of like I was laced, the doctors ran some tests, you know, how long ago did you, when you first ate the edible. By the time they calculated everything and how long I was there, they did the tests and they couldn't find no marijuana in my system, which is very weird. Like, there's supposed to be marijuana in my system somewhere. So they came to the conclusion that it was something synthetic put in there. So that's how that went. And ever since then, I've been seeing like a cardiologist for my heart. But it was other factors. I don't know. My heart still beats fast to this day, but it doesn't beat that fast. It just beats like a little bit over 100. When it first happened, it was actually really bad. Like, I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't. Ask me again if I would take an edible. I would never smoke. Drinking wise, I would never do that again either. Like, I just came to the conclusion to just be regular. So lately, a lot of my friends been asking me why I don't drink anymore, because they know I was drinking or whatever. I don't take part in no activities. I never did smoke, period. I'm not taking part in no activities. There's a lot of factors into it besides this one time, but I'm good on my health. That's period. So that's the story of time of when I got laced. I'm probably gonna insert a couple clips. Like, it's some crazy clips. I'm gonna insert the clip of when I was laying down and I was feeling perfectly fine. Like, I was watching a movie, I think, and I was feeling perfectly fine. That's after I ate that edible, like, fine. Then I'm gonna insert the clip of when I'm gonna insert the clip of when I was in a hospital. I'm gonna insert the paperwork. They call it cannabis use disorder. That's what they discharged me with. And I believe it was anxiety, something like that. Cannabis use disorder and some other stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna insert it right here. And palpitations, my heart. So it's palpitations and cannabis use disorder. The paperwork is up there. I would never, ever, 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 ever recommend. Listen, if y'all gonna cop an edible, know who you get that edible from, and that's on period. Because, girl, when I tell you, I don't know what, but that right there, Thank you all for watching. This is my quick story time of the time that I got laced. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ask questions if y'all want. I'm gonna answer all of them down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'm out.